Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
It's called the Ring of Fire. A camera captures a dangerous stunt at a Detroit intersection.
They were the first panicked calls for help.
Hey, we have someone who's hit by a firework. Can you come here immediately?
911 calls just released in the accident in Novi that killed an NHL goalie.
But we're going to begin in Troy, where a Detroit Fire Department lieutenant has been killed in an apparent road rage shooting.
Lieutenant Frank Dombrowski was shot and killed in a gas station parking lot last night.
Happened at the Shell station, the corner of Rochester Road and Waddles. This was about 9:45 last evening. Victor Williams live tonight at Ladder 25, Engine 53, where Dombrowski worked on Detroit's west side. Victor.
Well, Devin and Kimberly, we have been here for a better part of the day, and we've noticed firefighter after firefighter coming here to pay their respects. Notice the flag right behind me is at half staff. Bottom line, the entire department is now mourning the death of Lieutenant Dombrowski. They're all saying he was a great man.
This man was murdered, and now a lot of broken hearts are left in the aftermath.
Lieutenant Frank Dombrowski has now been identified as the 55-year-old fireman killed in a road rage incident at a Detroit gas station Monday night.
He was promoted to lieutenant. He's a disciplined man. He risked his life for strangers. He trained firefighters, and he showed up every day without any complaints.
Detroit Fire Commissioner Eric Jones says Lieutenant Dombrowski was a devoted firefighter who spent 29 years on the job, winning awards that really showed his dedication.
He received the Medal of Valor in 2018. Obviously, you don't do a job like this for 29 years without being incredibly disciplined.
The news of his death tore through everyone assigned to Engine 53 and Ladder 25. Local 4 was there as it was widely announced over the radio to all Detroit fire stations that the lieutenant had been shot and killed.
The Detroit Fire Department requests to inform you of the untimely death of Senior Lieutenant Francis Dombrowski of Engine 53.
It was an absolute surprise to one of Dombrowski's former Fire Academy classmates, Lieutenant Jim Nodolski, who says the senior lieutenant's most powerful weapon was his tongue.
He'd probably fight you, but at the end of the day, he'd rather beat you up with his tongue.
Now all that is left are the memories the 55-year-old leaves behind. His locker still there untouched since the last time he closed it. Lieutenant Nodolski just wishes this road rage incident could have ended another way.
And I see it all the time in the city. Now it's starting to branch out into the suburbs, and when it personally affects you and your fire department family, it's getting to be a little bit too much.
Now the shooter, who was a passenger in a white Jeep Cherokee, turned himself into police. He was taken into custody and is now behind bars. You can expect him to be charged sometime tomorrow. Victor Williams, Local 4.
So terrible. All right, Victor. Now, tonight we are getting new insights into the deadly fireworks accident in Novi that took the life of NHL goalie Matiss Kivlenieks.
Multiple 911 calls reveal the panicked moments immediately after it all happened. Jason Goldthorpe has been going through the recordings and joins us from the newsroom with more. Jason.
Well, there were 3 calls exactly, Kim, that came in almost immediately, and with each one, the situation was getting more and more dire.
The party was at the home of former Red Wing and current Columbus Blue Jackets goalie coach Manny Legacy. His daughter had gotten married earlier in the day, and the party extended into the night until about 10 p.m. when a mortar-type firework tipped over and hit Matiss Kivlenieks in the chest from only 10 feet away.
What's the problem, ma'am? Fireworks misfire. Is he conscious and talking to you? Is he conscious and talking? He's conscious, he's conscious. Okay, hold on for a moment, ma'am. I'm going to put you through the paramedics, but don't hang up. Hold on.
At first, the 24-year-old was conscious, according to witnesses, but the next 911 call conveyed that his condition was quickly getting worse.
Hey, we have someone who's hit by a firework. Can you come here immediately? Okay, ma'am, we're already aware of it. Is he awake and talking to you? He's breathing. We have a nurse here. He's breathing, but he's doing not very good. I'm in the ICU. Ma'am, okay, they're on the way. Just stay there. Okay.
The third caller notes Kivlenieks is clearly in grave distress.
Hi, this is the 911 operator. We got a call from your phone line, ma'am. Is there a problem? Yeah, we got an come to your house right now. What address are you at, ma'am? Hit with fireworks.
convulsions.
Going into convulsions there, she said. EMTs arrived at 10:13 and rushed Kivlenieks to Ascension Providence Hospital in Novi, where he was pronounced dead. Novi police believe this was a tragic accident. Back to you, Kim.
Tragic indeed. Okay, Jason, thanks.
Well, let's turn our attention to the weather. We've got the threat of some pop-up storms thanks to a very hot and muggy pattern we're in.
It is soupy out there. Let's get over to Ben with what he's seeing on Storm Tracker 4, Ben.
Hey, Kim and Devin. Yeah, this is the hottest that we're going to have to contend with for the entire forecast. And by the way, that 77 you see in the corner of your screen is not what we're feeling out there right now. But this line of thunderstorms continues to extend in almost some of the same spots. We're seeing these thunderstorms sort of regenerate. They're not lasting very long. They're pretty small, but they're packing a pretty good punch. When we look at the rainfall rates across the area, you can see some of these are starting to get into that dark green, indicating heavy rain. We've had some purples that show up. But again, this is just for a short time. We don't anticipate that these are going to be severe, but obviously could put down some downpours, especially in some of these high traveled roads here during the commute home and a lot of the interstates in Wayne County. So temperatures sinking into the 80s, humidity not going anywhere, but our storm chance gets worse tomorrow. We'll talk about a severe threat for Wednesday in a few minutes, guys.
All right, Ben. MDOT is now telling us eastbound I-94 from Michigan Avenue to West Grand Boulevard is going to stay closed for at least another week.
That stretch of road has extensive damage from last month's historic flooding and remained underwater for 4 days. The westbound lanes reopened last week. MDOT also says westbound I-94 near Van Dyke will be closed until July 30th. It's now been 10 days since that massive flooding hit parts of Metro Detroit, and for those hit the hardest, cleanup is far from over. From Detroit to Grosse Pointe to Dearborn, trash lines the street, and as our Priya Mann reports, they just want it cleaned up.
It doesn't matter which street you drive through in the Grosse Pointe Park or Jefferson Chalmers area, every home has ruined belongings outside. Just take a look across the street there, and frustration is growing as we enter day 10 following the flood.
Every day since the flood, I've broken down, whether it's the Christmas ornaments or the pictures. It's just a really emotional time.
Laura Miller is trying to salvage what she can.
Anything that was a soft material, we had to get rid of right away.
The Grosse Pointe mom is like many frustrated homeowners up and down her street.
Not knowing what the failure was and why and if it could happen again, talk about wildly frustrating.
Her main concern now is what insurance will cover.
Not everyone can afford to buy a washer, dryer, furnace, and hot water heater. I mean, you're talking thousands and thousands of out-of-pocket expenses.
It probably came up to about here.
Barry Kogan was in California when a neighbor called saying he had 12 to 18 inches of water in his basement.
It's like a disaster zone down there. Things were just all over the floor.
He cut his trip short and flew back. This is the growing pile of belongings still waiting to be picked up.
I don't understand what their scheduling is. And it kind of seems like they're just going hit and miss from block to block.
Last week, Macomb County Public Works Commissioner Candace Miller called for an inquiry into the operation of the Connors Creek pump station in Detroit. A day later, the Great Lakes Water Authority said it's looking at conducting an independent investigation.
They need to be on top of a situation like this, that something can happen, and they need to know how to deal with it at the time.
As they wait for a verdict from their insurance companies, folks tell me the one silver lining is the friends and families who came out to help. In Grosse Pointe Park, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Thank you, Priya. And FEMA is expected to visit Metro Detroit on Thursday to assess flood damage across the region.
Well, he's the final domino to fall in the UAW corruption scandal. Late this afternoon, a federal judge sentenced former UAW Region 5 Director Vance Pearson to 12 months in prison. Rod Maloney following the story. And Rod, this one marks the end, I guess, of this long, dark chapter for the union.
It does, Devin, and as a matter of fact, the prosecution in the sentencing today said that the two biggest prosecutions in all of this, the guilty pleas from former UAW President Gary Jones and also UAW President Dennis Williams, wouldn't have happened without the cooperation of Vance Pearson. So the defense asked for simple probation. The judge said no to that. Throughout the scandal, we've seen this picture of Vance Pearson. Today in downtown Detroit, he looked vastly different, full head of hair with a COVID mask and sunglasses. Pearson's attorneys told Judge Paul Borman Pearson is really a good, hardworking family man who ended up consumed by a corrupt UAW leadership. They also told the judge about the UAW's culture of so-called show horses, the big names, former presidents Gary Jones and Dennis Williams, and the so-called mules or donkeys, those who served them. The defense saying Pearson worked to provide and stock the luxury golf villas, golf carts loaded with high-end cigars, lavish meals, and other perks to the show horses, saying that he did not play golf and, after a heart attack in 2016, did not smoke cigars. The feds contradicted that portrayal, though, saying Pearson's loyalties were to friend and boss Gary Jones, not the UAW membership. While Pearson may have been the guy providing for the leadership, he did enjoy a lot of the perks, like staying in those same luxury villas, received free golf clubs, whether he used them or not. They did say, though, that Pearson's assistance led to the feds finding more than $100,000 in hidden UAW funds they confiscated. Pearson told the judge his attorney said all he wanted to say and offered no apologies to his union brethren, as others have done. He will serve 12 months and then 3 years supervised release. The UAW out with a statement tonight saying today's sentencing action brings necessary closure on a dark past chapter in UAW history, and while justice has been served, the UAW under President Ray Curry and the International Executive Board are committed to continue building a UAW focused like a laser on its members. In downtown Detroit, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Okay, Rod, much more to come here on a Tuesday. Here's Hank.
First, we found a big boat in this abandoned school parking lot, and now this car. And that is not all. Trash is piling up, and the people that live nearby want answers and help. I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank, tonight.
Also, she grabs a gun out of her car and just starts shooting. Detroit police hoping you recognize something very specific in this video.
But first, it's called the Ring of Fire, and it's caught the attention of Detroit police, what they're saying about this extremely dangerous stunt.